stocks were in the red. They plunged.
Yeah, so there's the video here, right? We're going on with these banks in America right now.
By more than 10%. Investors are pulling out their money. They fear that more banks are on the brink of collapse. Two of them are in the headlines. PacWest and Western Alliance. They're both mid-sized banks. Both are said to be in trouble, and both are exploring their options, including a potential sale. This week began with the sale of First Republic. The bank was in distress. It was sold to JP Morgan.
So you see, the bank was sold to JP Morgan. Alright? And all these things this is planned shit. These things ain't just happening out of the woodwork. These things was planned. And I actually spoke about these things years in forum, like how Bill Gates will go up on a forum and talk about they made these in 2023 50% of the population going and die, supposed to be reduced because of vaccines and all these things.
Carbon emissions.
So there's actually warning and actually send certain messages within the forums and things, but people already take it off.
Yeah, because you see they try to play God, because one thing I believe the spiritual entity Satan teach them is that the fact if you want to be God, right? Because one of the things the Most High do, the Most High Yahweh Hashem shall send a warning before he do something. You understand? So if they want to be God, they have to follow the same pattern of God. If you want to be up, because God says something before he do it. So if you want to be God, you have to say it before you do it. And they say it, but just they put it in this kind of way, like, you know, cartoon way. You understand that people ain't going to really catch up to them. But the elect, or the hopefully elect, will not catch up to them. You understand? That is why the scripture even say we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. Right? Because we know how to analyze every flip mode thing that you see. Alright?
And there is basically the scripture even tell you that the spirit of the Lord will rise up a standard against him, and it ain't just talking about a physical standard when the enemy come in as a flood. It's also talking about breaking down the covering cast that he have over all nations too. You understand? The bubble that he have people in.
Yeah.
For even watching animations, you just get a lot of the plans there too.
That is true.
It was sold to JP Morgan. Now it appears that PacWest and Western Alliance could be headed in the same direction. PacWest is in particularly bad shape. Yesterday, shares dropped by more than 50%, and a 50% drop is a clear red flag. This year has been bad for the bank. In all, it has lost more than 85% of its stock value, which means losses for investors, millions of dollars in losses, and the bleeding is still on. So PacWest is being forced to consider radical moves. The bank issued a statement, I'm quoting from it. Recently, the company has been approached by several potential partners and investors. Discussions are ongoing. The company will continue to evaluate all options to maximize shareholder value. What does this mean? It means that all options are on the table. That's what the bank is saying. It could sell its assets. It could bring in an investor. It could even consider an all-out sale.
Yes, imagine a bank going up for sale. Our banks, people who put in the money and trust in banks, who saving her life savings in a bank, that bank going and go up for sale because they're going bankrupt or however they're going to call it. You understand?
Alright, I have a precept here going back into what we were speaking about earlier. 1 Corinthians chapter 1, 26 and 27. It says, "For ye see your calling, brethren, how that not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called, but the Most High Yahweh B'Hashem hath chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise, and power hath chosen the weak things of the world."
That is we. Yeah. The foolish things of the world, they consider us fools. To confound who? The wise. Who's the wise? The suits and ties, the pastors, Esau. Right? The ones who claim that they know. Right? Because a pastor can step up to the over here and get cut.
That's right.
Through the Spirit of the Lord, yeah.
bleeding.
Like a real samurai. He come hit him on the foot. And he cut him out to ease. He come again, hit him on the hand. Hit him on the neck. Like Kenshin. Go ahead.
Damaged. Emotional damage.
Because the scripture tell you that the Lord will give us a mouth that the enemy will not be able to gainsay.
That's it? Right.
Alright, this is 1 Corinthians 1:20. It says, where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world? Had not Yahweh made foolish the wisdom of this world? You understand? Had Yahweh made foolish the wisdom of this world? You understand? So this world is just full of foolishness. Alright? The wisdom of this world is foolishness.
Yeah, the teachings, the philosophies, the democracy, you know, the wine that they want to give here, right? Which is all of their doctrines, is just foolishness. Because from the time they step up to a man, are the most, because really and truly, the scriptures is basic common sense. Basic common sense.
Yeah, but it's basic common sense, but if the spirit of the Lord Yahweh shine not on you to understand it, common sense ain't gonna be common to them.
Yeah, not common again.
You understand?
Everyone knows?
That's
Scoffer.
yeah. You can bring back the scripture and let's bring the scoffer over there.
Right, this is 2 Peter 3 and verse 3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lusts. Right, so I'm going to look up the word scoffer in the My Sword Strong's Light G. 1703, it says Empikites, a mocker, a scoffer. Right?
Right, and that is it. In these times,
a false teacher.
in these times we've seen a lot of that. We've seen a lot of mockers, we've seen a lot of false teachers. You understand?
Especially you, right?
Yeah. A lot of false teachers.
As Makazar said the other day, you know, Captain saying last week's day, the most I did about a stupid stick. And I agree 100%.
Baptize them in the Duns River.
Yeah, I like that one. The Duns River. Huh? Yeah, go ahead. The Duns River, it? Yeah.
Right. This is Psalm 73 and verse 18. It says, surely thou didst set them in slippery places. Thou didst cast them down into destruction. How are they brought into desolation as in a moment? They are utterly consumed with terrors. Right? And going back to 2/3 of our people, them gonna be utterly consumed with terrors when they see the words of the Lord coming to pass. You understand? Because remember the topic is, what if some didn't believe? But when they start to see things coming to pass, they will not call to mind what it is the prophets have been saying out on the streets. You understand? And then there will be no help for them.
Right. You are a priest, right? Right. Well, as we see, what if some did not believe? I did a video on this. I was to send this article to you, It says a 36-year-old man in China has had a 5-minute surgery to implant a chip that will help him overcome his alcohol addiction. Right. So we see that. Yeah. 2 Thessalonians 2:8 on down, because we know Esau will come with the lying wonders, yeah,
miracles, yeah.
Right, saying that this gonna do this and this gonna do that, huh? And they're gonna save men. They're gonna, I'll say how Shayam heal the blind. You know, they're gonna heal the blind, because that is one of the wonders they're gonna do. Even in Neuralink, you know. Yeah. A topic I like to go into, the neuro, which goes back to nervous, or the nervous system, nerves, right? That chip implant, that neural link going to be implanted in your head, right? And that going to be connected to your nervous system. The nervous system is something that controls your function. You understand? They're going to control your whole function, whatever the case might be. So if that could do that, Esau will be able to control you. They will be able to control you, brother.
Because that was shown in the
Upgrade.
Upgrade.
And what's the movie again, man?
The man thought that things was happening over his own actions, but not knowing all the time the chip was manipulating him. You know?
Alright, this is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 8. It says, "And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord Yahweh shall consume with the spirit of his mouth."
Yeah, and that is Esau, the so-called white man, all the Elon Musk and the Bill Gates, right? We are revealing them, beginning with the apostles and the elders, right? Right?
"And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders."
And the RFID microchip is a lying wonder, right? It is a lying wonder.
Because you're not really healed. You understand? When they go into the real science of it, right? It making it see, right? They tampering the optic nerve or that part of your brain that making it feel like you can see. Or really and truly,
Without it,
yeah, without it, what's going on? The Musa is the one who's still, right? Because he's the one in charge of technology, right? Or of that science where the Musa himself could actually put these things back together. But what people don't realize, the Musa actually teaching each and every one of us a lesson. Don't disobey him. It have consequences. But Esau now saying here what? You could what the fuck you want and get away with it. You understand? It have no free will with the Mosai. The Mosai teaches everybody or everything. You understand?
Okay.
Musa is a teacher because you know what teacher, one of the principal names of a teacher, a father. He's a father of creation. He teaches all of his creation. Right? Now no disobedience to the Lord. Okay? Go ahead.
There's Revelation 13, it says, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceive them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles.
and that is it. With the miracles, the miracles is the sea, right? The maxi and all these things. Right?
Right? So it says, by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. Alright, and yeah, basically, you know, he will be making all these miracles, but at the end, the price that you're gonna have to pay for these miracles that he making,
Revelation 41 time and never wrap up.
the price that you're gonna have to pay is to take that sea hip. You understand?
Yeah, and a lot of people gonna be
Bring a
deceived.
scripture before we wrap up.
A lot of them are really being deceived because this Coca man said how he using
Bitcoin?
Bitcoin. I say, so you're enjoying using this. So what about when they bring that RFID microchip to pay in your hand, you will take it? And I'm like, yes, I will take it.
Idiot.
So it already show he already been deceived. You understand? A lot of people have that mindset. You're already dead.
Correct.
Alright, this is Revelation 14:10. It says, the same, I read from 9, it says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand.
Alright, that word mark goes back to the word peragma. Alright, it means to imprint and printed stamp or mark, but insert. Right?
The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
Done. Yeah, that the aftermath. Alright, for the ones that take that seat. Alright, you're gonna be destroyed, right, in the presence of the holy angels and the Lamb. Alright?
Yeah.
You're gonna be totally destroyed.
The scripture says the remnant saw it and they was frightened when they was watching, when they was beheading it. You know, go ahead.
Reading on, it says, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day or night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name.
Okay, so that is exactly what's going to happen to the 2/3 of the nation of Israel who receive the mark of the beast. Right, the mark of the beast we're talking raw is the C hip. Right? Spell out C hip and they're going to know what we're speaking about.
It's more like our ice cream.
Yeah. You understand? So hey, you receive that to try to save your life, you will lose it.
They receive a death.
You understand? So with that we give all praises and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kodash. We give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and Rulewell. Blessed salutation to the men that put this word in sincerity and in truth. Right, to the sincere brothers, say shalom. To the sincere sisters, say shalom. Hold on.
Shalom.
What? Stop.